You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you into the Let's Play episode of Nekojishi, Guardian Tiger's Path. Anyway guys, just sit back and enjoy for the next 18 minutes of entertaining. Let's jump right in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright, let's do it. Actually, they're usually separated by gender. Though you can get public springs which have a bunch of strangers together, but that's no fun when we can enjoy in a private bath with each other. It's a small room with a big bath inside. It'd be all ours. I'd highly recommend it to you, freshmen. A private bath? Wouldn't that be even more expensive than the public baths? Well, yeah, but it's on me. You won't have to pay a cent. Really? But I don't want you to waste your money. I mean, it's only like 2 dinners out, like I said. Just don't think about it. Accept my generosity. Accept the opportunity. Yeah, but what I really wanted to say was, that's Yanshushi's money, not yours. Come on, I said it's okay. You're not going to disrespect your senpai, right? Alright, fine. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but I couldn't refuse him. He really wants this. What feels like barely a second, senpai was already on his phone looking up the hot spring for this weekend. The next morning, we take off on a minibus heading to the depths of the mountains. That's a pretty environment. Eventually, we arrive at the old street village surrounding the hot springs. Wow, there's a lot of people here. It doesn't appear vastly different from the main street back home. Many people. Oh? Oh, so you've never been here, Liao? Nope, I'm from the south, so I've never had a need to. Really? But this place is famous. You've been in Taipei for more than half a year now, and you haven't gone sightseeing at all? I have no money. Aw, you poor kid. You don't need to call me kid, senpai. Well then, let me, your wonderful senpai, introduce this place to you. Now, where should we start? Alrighty, did you notice how we drove beside a creek on the way up here? Since there's heaps of natural hot springs here, a bunch of them are directly connected to that creek. So basically, the creek itself is warmed by the springs. But I've never had a chance to feel it personally. I've even heard there's a bunch of private baths nearby. Most of the houses behind these merchants are here probably have them. You know, I wonder what came first, people finding the hot springs or people building the old street. Besides, I don't think it'd be a great idea just to go in the creek water. Some people do it because it's free, but it's probably not the best idea. Now then, enough with the boring stuff. Our destination is over there. Let's go. Senpai hurries me along the street enthusiastically. The other 2 walk behind us. A lot of these wares seem quite familiar. Look around. Preserved plums, roasted corn, almond tea, mochi, and so on. It's pretty typical for a market street like the one from back home. Though a few special things do catch my eyes, for example. There's some wild boar sausages. Leopard is currently staring at them. Liao, we should get this. Tiger is drawn towards the roast suckling pig, which has been prepared into tiny meat cubes right at the shop. Nah, we should wait to buy food until after our bath. Could do with a snack, but considering I have to eat whatever Tiger and Leopard want to, I suddenly feel super duper full again. Senpai's right, we might as well go to the hot spring first, alright? Come on guys, let's get there already. I end up needing to push Tiger and Leopard to pry them away from the food and get them moving. Luckily there's heaps of people around and I don't stand out doing so, even if I am pushing midair. Hey, over here! Senpai runs into a nearby building. The building itself resembles a traditional Japanese inn. He walks to the counter, handing two booking slips to the receptionist. Huh, so Senpai already had everything booked online and printed? I didn't even notice. He's more on top of things than I thought. The receptionist finishes booking us in and we're led to our bathroom. At first glance, the bathroom is big. A marble pool takes center point, while its water steams from the hot spring towards the back of the room. Toward my feet, near the entrance, is a small resting area. Even after several more glances, I'm still astonished by its size and grandeur. How upscale? Lavish. Why does it feel like they're scolding me? It's not like this was my choice. The staff member shows us where to find some robes, towels, and drinking water. Then they remind us of the time limit, wishes to enjoy our time, and leave us be. I think I missed some of that. Alright, Liao, the clock's ticking, so let's get started. You can store your clothes here and your robe is hanging up over there. I don't normally use the slippers, but you can use them if you want. People sweat a lot from the heat in there, So even though you're in water, don't forget to drink. Got it, Liao? You seem like quite the regular customer. I love hot springs after all. I wouldn't recommend any less than the best for you, Liao. But this place seems expensive. I don't know anything about hot springs, but I know this room can't be cheap. Don't worry about it. I had some discount vouchers, so it wasn't that expensive. It's a great chance to host you somewhere nice. Really? I'm still uneasy about this. Is it really okay to just let Senpai pay for the bill? Yeah, I told you it's fine. Anyways, isn't it cool that we get to have 4 people in here with only 2 tickets? 4? Oh yeah, there's us as well as Tiger and Leopard, but should they really be considered as people? I agree, it's quite the deal. Heh, I knew the old man would see reason. Anyway, come on, let's stop wasting time talking. Take off your clothes, Liao. What? What? You gonna get in with those clothes on or something? Did you even notice the shower over there? Hot spring rule number 1. Clean yourself before stepping into the spring. I know, but I know this is pretty normal at hot springs, but this is way too embarrassing. Senpais should go first. No, sure, no problem. I'll just... Senpai turns on the faucet, the bath beginning to fill. Next he starts to remove his clothes then and there. What? It was so sudden I didn't get a chance to walk away or give him space. I just can't keep staring at his naked body. I turned my head away in a meager attempt to restore Senpai's privacy. Leon, what are you doing? You must take a shower sooner rather than later. Yeah, I know, but why is it his business all of a sudden? Just turn around. Alright, what a timid child. I send a sharp look around the room, making sure nobody is watching me. The sound of Senpai's shower patters on the floor as I begin to remove my clothes. I try to get it done with quickly, but once my clothes are off, the patter of the other shower ceases. I turn my head to look, but I don't see Senpai. Right here, Liao. Senpai is already shoulder deep in the freshly steaming bath. Water's ready, Liao. Hurry up. Please, don't keep staring at me, Senpai. Okay, you're so shy, Liao. Senpai looks somewhere else for the moment. I turn my shower on and hurriedly wash myself. Now all that's left is to slip into the bath. Hot. Careful. Blah! It's a warning too late. I retreat almost as fast as I went in. The heat was more than I had anticipated. Be careful, Liao. You gotta get into the bath slowly and let your body get used to the temperature. It'd be great, but I don't want these 3 staring at me the whole time. I take a deep breath and ease down into the steamy water. Whoa, that's awesome! I sit in the water, suffering through the burning feeling taking over my whole body. Are people supposed to think this is relaxing? Likalao, old man, come on in. Even if you guys don't have bodies, you can still enjoy the atmosphere. Well, let me see. The water really is rather hot. Tiger puts a paw in the water. As if he wasn't even there, the water refuses to ripple at all. Leopard just shoves his entire arm into the water, grimacing from the heat. Ha! So hot! That's gonna hurt if you get in too fast, though you'll feel really good once you're used to it. Why do I feel like you're implying something? I'd say you're the one with the impure mind here. Damn it, you're the one who said it, Senpai! Alright, I will try this hot spring. What about your clothes, though? I mean, sure, the tiger's clothes aren't real, but it'd still be strange to see him wearing his underwear. However, as soon as he fully submerges himself, his clothes disappear in the blink of an eye. What? Where are your clothes? I took off my garments. You wouldn't bathe with them on, would you? I mean, so you can make your clothes disappear? Well, of course. As you know, a god doesn't have any fixed appearance. So, you can do that any time? Correct. However, I consider my regular garments as part of my official appearance. Okay, so gods can change their clothes. That's cool. Talking about gods and their clothes, Leopard just stepped into the water. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Yep, them some nice looking guys. I'm gonna have to definitely, yeah. I gotta say, this is a fantastic view. Let me, okay. I gotta say, this is a fantastic view. Leopard's just standing there, the steam rising around his well-defined body. My heart pounds as I see the reflection of his V-line mirrored on the surface of the misty hot spring water. Tiger rests his back against the bath wall. The towering form of his rugged, handsome body contrasts well with the serene space steeped in tradition. Meanwhile, Senpai is trying to swim in the bath, his lithe body exposed under the rippling, steamy water. This is, so tempting. Oh, you okay there? You having difficulty with something? What are you talking about? Don't be shy, let me check it out. Senpai attempts to feel me up under the water, and I dodge him as swiftly as I can manage in a steaming hot bath. Hey, cut it out! Hmm? Oh, I just want to check. I'm not going to. Thud. Ah! Be quiet, kitten. Tiger just smacked Senpai over the head. Not forcibly, but it wasn't soft either. Senpai reels back, covering his head. He looks like he's about to cry. It's adorable in a way, but I won't feel pity for his pain after he just tried messing with me. By now I'm used to the temperature, finally getting a chance to enjoy this so-called relaxation by leaning against the bath wall and letting the warmth seep through my body. My aches fade away as the heat massages all of my muscles and the steam comforts what parts of me remain above the water. I close my eyes and face upward. The water from the hot spring feels different, but it feels good. After spending some time in the bath, I can feel sweat starting to drip down my head. If you want to stay in too long, you'll start to feel. If you stay in too long, you'll start to feel dizzy. Oh, all right. Why don't you go drink some water? And after resting a bit, you can come back in. I get out of the pool and notice the temperature difference instantly as a wave of cool air spreads over my body. I quickly grab my robe and a bottle of water. Huh, it really works. It really works. I told you. Senpai's left the bath as well. He walks around with a robe on which is too large for him, the lower hem dragging across the ground behind his feet. Tiger and Leopard are still in the bath. Their eyes are closed, seemingly enjoying the hot spring. I wonder how they enjoy that without actually having real bodies. This probably isn't the best time to ask about that. I spend a few minutes in the rest area with Senpai before returning to the bath. We continue to enjoy the hot spring until our time is up and the front desk calls. Bring, bring. 1 second, guys. Let me drink some water. Good water. So how was the hot spring? Senpai stretches his whole body while he talks. It was acceptable, but a great way to relax. Hot spring. Warm. Seems we all liked it, and myself included. I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea to go to this again sometime. But there's no way I could afford that myself without Senpai's vouchers. Alright, so you guys want to grab something to eat after all that time in the hot spring? Any of you hungry? I certainly am. Wait a second. Didn't you say that gods never get hungry? Well... Who cares? Let's go eat. Let's go get it. After talking about getting something to eat, we head straight to... It's the suckling pig and the wild boar... and the wild boar sausages I wanted earlier. For the boar sausages, I buy a flavor called magao, which is said to be a type of herb from the mountain. Leopard also asked for some barbecue, but I have to refuse him. We have too many meats already. Instead, I get him some rice served in a bamboo tube. We keep walking along the old street, enjoying the sights and food. Eventually, we make it to the end of the street as dusk takes over the sky above. The mountain is cloaked in an orange, while the sky dyed lavender by the last lights of the sun. The mountain is... Okay, I already said that. I'm so full! Yeah, I feel like I ate a little too much, too. You asked for it. I told you not to order so much for those two gluttons. I won't argue on you being a glutton, but I didn't force Liao to buy me anything. Poor meat is good. Liao should have more. Yeah, it was good. I couldn't tell its actual flavor because the magao overpowered it, but it did have a different texture that I'm used to from pork. The bamboo tube rice was really good, along with the suckling pig. Honestly, I don't regret eating so much. I lean against the rail of the bridge we're on and look into the deep lavender sky. The sun returns past the horizon, and the first few stars begin to come out and twinkle. Instead of staying at home, I just spent a really nice day outside. I'm glad they're here with me. After all, this won't last long. One day I'm going to need to choose one of them. I can't really do that, can I? Eventually I just need to ask them to leave so I can focus on my studies. I'm just thinking about this too much. It's all gonna work out eventually. Hopefully. Senpai, it's getting late, and you're not wearing enough to stay out at night. Shouldn't we go home now? Nah, I'm fine. Well, I guess it is getting too late to do much, though. It would be better to head home. Alright, let's go. Yep. On the way back through the old street, I bought some hot spring eggs that Tiger requested. I also end up buying a box of Malay mochi for Leopard. I guess that's my lunch for tomorrow sorted. It feels like Leopard and Tiger just keep on feeding me these days. I'm not gonna get fat because of these two. Right? You might. I walk into the cafeteria, ready for lunch. Suddenly I notice a strange... person? Oh! Is that a dragon? Come on, I have to be seeing things. Is that a lizard man? It's definitely a lizard man. Okay, I know I can see spirits, and I know I should have expected to see more of them at some point, but a lizard man? No fantasy novel could prepare me to see one of those in real life. Hey, Tiger, you see that?
That? Oh, you mean the Yaguai over there.
A yaguai? A lizard yaguai?
Lizard? Close enough. You seem to be surprised.
What? Shouldn't I be surprised? That's a lizard man. Am I supposed to see a lizard man at school? Yeah, it's normal to see yaguai everywhere. They're part of everyday life. Hold on. Why have you never told me this before? Normally, yaguai won't even get close to us. They avoid guardian tigers like the plague and run like hell when they see one. You should totally ask him about it. I should ask him?
Leopard looks troubled. I can tell he doesn't want to go near the dog. He doesn't want to go near the Yaguai.
Now I'm a bit nervous. Why would Senpai want me to talk to him?
It's fine, Liao. I really don't think this guy's a bad Yaguai.
Oh, so there are good and bad yaguai?
Well, certainly. Gods and Yaguai are not entirely different at all, after all. They both originate from the heavens and earth. Chi of varying forms. But a god cannot be a god without their worshippers. Consequently, there are more Yaguai than gods. There are absolutely some bad Yaguai, you've definitely heard about them, but most Yaguai are actually neither good nor bad. As for this one, I would agree that you should talk to them. It could prove interesting.
Interesting. Granted, I'm kinda interested in him too. Alright, let's give this asking thing a shot. Excuse me, hello? Oh, he is cool looking. I walk up to the lizard man and attempt to greet him, trying my hardest to be welcoming. He gives me his attention, and then the second look. Suddenly his whole body is trembling. Hello? He looks behind me with suspicion. I know what he's looking at. Can I sit here, bro? Yes, certainly. Alrighty, Liao. We can sit down. We take the seats in front of the lizard man. Tiger is standing behind me, and I can see Leopard stand behind the lizard man. He's all the more nervous for it, and I can see why. We've practically got him surrounded at this point. This sucks. There goes my plan to not threaten him. So, may I help you? Sorry about this. I'm just a little bit curious, so I wanted to ask you. I mean, are you a yaguai? I try to keep my voice down. I don't want to embarrass him, or more importantly, myself. Yes, and you are? Oh, sorry for not introducing myself already. I'm actually just a student here, but recently I've been able to see yaguai like yourself. So I couldn't help but talk to you with you when I saw you sitting here. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause it right here. We will pick up this conversation with the yaguai in the next episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or a tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next episode, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!